Good evening, everyone. Nice to meet you again. Today, we shall deal with Unit 3, Lesson 5. A topic I wish I had brought my sunglasses. You'll find it on your student book 30 and on your activity book page 59. Now let's see what is going on. الobjective practice التمرن على writing regrets الندم. هسه كتبت هذا الموضوع. القواعد I wish أو if only أي تعبير صح. For expressing regrets المعاني حفظ. trip over يتعثر. annoyed with منزعج من. create a good أو a bad impression يعطي انطباع جيد أو سيء. make eye contact ينظر مباشرة. نجي على language للتعبير عن الندم استخدم either I wish أو if only plus the subject plus the had or hadn't زائد ال past participle الماضي التام. now بالستودنت بوك عندي بس أكو ملاحظة إذا كانت الجملة مثبتة ما بيها نط أستخدم hadn't زائد ال past participle، وإذا كانت الجملة منفية أستخدم ال had زائد ال past participle. نعطيتك كم example. I ate 3 bars of chocolate. I feel sick. show regret هذا وزاريا ينطيني أظهر الندم. if only الفعل ثابت إذن أقول hadn't. if only I hadn't والتصريف الثالث للفعل eat هو eaten 3 bars of chocolate. الشطر الثاني ما نزله مو حاجة. they did not train well that's why they lost the match. هذا الفعل نفي if only أو I wish. هو دا يريد أكمله ب if only they had trained well. إذا خليت هنا I wish غلط هو محددني وزاريا if only. أكو عبارة unfortunately لما أظهر الندم أشيلها لأن هي عبارة عن ندم. Unfortunately I was rude to my brother أو my older brother. Now I regret it. show regret. I wish إن ال unfortunately I الفعل مثبت I hadn't والتصريف الثالث للواز هو being rude to my older brother. ال unfortunately قلنا تنشال. بالستودنت book you have page 30 matching هاي بس حتى توصلك المادة. فال A اللي هو I wish I had brought my sunglasses with me لو جايب نظارتي الشمسية هذا النمبر 2. ال B I wish I had remembered to turn the oven off هذا احترق الكعك هنا نمبر 1. ال C I wish I had listened to the weather forecast before I left هذا 6. هذا 6. Now if only I hadn't tripped over that tree يتعثر قلنا هذه ال 5. if only he hadn't tried to overtake يسابق that car وينها السباق مع السيارة طاعجة هياتها number 4. if only you have checked the oil لو مشيك البنزين before we left هذه ال 3. أيضا عندي ساجد الشريدة report driving test report. read the driving report and show her regrets. I wish I had learned بعد الجملة الأولى hadn't learned إذا لازم تصير مثبتة. I wish I had learned the highway code. drove through a red light if only I hadn't جملة مثبتة إذا نصير hadn't. driven through a red light. did not slow down at the crossroad منعطف. I wish if only I had slowed down.
Мужчина изменяет. Что делать? Показать ему, что знаешь? Сделать вид, что все нормально? Попытаться.
Now, park illegally on the pavement الرصيف. If only I hadn't parked illegally on the pavement. Exceeded زيدت the speed limit معدل السرعة. I wish I hadn't exceeded the speed limit. Hit a tree when reversing من دا أتراجع. I wish I hadn't hit a tree. Drove into the back of a parked car. I wish I hadn't driven into the back of a parked car. شوف your activity book. Number 1, unfortunately معه هاي المحلولة هم تجينا. I ate 3 bars of chocolate, that's why I felt sick. If only I hadn't eaten 3 bars of chocolate. الشطر الثاني من الجملة اللي حدث الشيلة على الفعل. Unfortunately he fell over during the race, that's why he did not win. If only he hadn't fallen over during the race. Unfortunately you were rude to your brother, now he won't give us a lift to the cinema. If only I hadn't been rude to my brother. كلكم تعرفون اليو تتحول إلى I واليور إلى my. Unfortunately I spent all my money at the weekend, that's why I can't buy those shoes. I wish I hadn't spent all my money at the weekend. Unfortunately they did not train every day, that's why they lost the match. I wish they had trained. قلنا جملة مثبتة استخدم had، جملة منفية استخدم hadn't، جملة منفية استخدم had. Unfortunately I left my camera at Fatin's house. If only I hadn't left my camera at Fatin's house. Unfortunately she lost their address. If only she hadn't lost their address. See you on our next lesson. Happy dreams and have a good day. See you, Miss Yusra.